What did Young Money say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Con, maybe we could use some Dora. True, baby, I've been drawing circle twos lately. This is just the prologue. Say my name's Akagi. I can make your hand pog. I can make your hand pog. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. Oh, baby, I don't want to get overconfident. I don't even want to start getting confident, okay? Let me live in my little cave of self-doubt, because you know what happens when we're starting to feel ourselves a little bit, okay? You know what happens when we're feeling hot in the Jade Room. We're going back in there today. We're staying grounded. We stay humble. We stay hungry. We devour. A little Dwayne The Rock Johnson, too. As we load in, let me just say this. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Jailham writes, change his name to Mongon Mike, immediately wins. The full reset worked. Look, sometimes I just realized that I can't win as Yusong, okay? Yusong, that guy's some kind of dope. He always folds his hands. He never wins, but Mongon Mike, oh, Mongon Mike knows what he wants, okay? And he's not afraid to take steps to get that. Folks, before we get too far into the game, let me also just thank the patrons real quick. Patreon.com/YU_SRNG. The link is down below in the description. Thank you so much to everyone for your support, for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. You can join us for $4 a month to get bonus videos, as well as a special role in the Discord, the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So thank you to everyone for joining me. We gotta talk about this song, okay? It's Young Money. You might know it as the song. It's called Bedrock, okay? And no, we're not talking about digging real deep, Minecraft style. We're talking, call me Mr. Flintstone. I can make your bedrock. And no joke, the entire chorus after that, you think that it goes to different places, but they repeat I can make your bedrock 4 times. You hear it at least 5 times in the chorus, and there's like a beautiful moment that happens in the song where Nicki Minaj eventually comes on the song to do a verse, and her first line is, okay, I get it. And it's this beautiful Freudian slip of like, I just heard the same joke for like 3 minutes in a row. I get it. Let me at least rap and try to salvage what I can of this song. You don't have to listen to it, but if you wanted to do some forensic science about what was society like in the year 2012, then Bedrock is a good place to start. They were really cooking, and by cooking I mean they cooked one thing and then put that same thing on the table, served that for 5 courses in a row, and said, here you go. Here's one milquetoast joke. Wouldn't even get a +2 this time, you know, in this fricked up economy. It stands all right. It's a little bit awkward in the sense that, okay, in the sense that we're gonna lose, in the sense that we lose this one. But I was gonna say it's a little bit awkward in that we wanted to use the door, which was the 1 of bamboo, but we needed specifically a 3 of bamboo to kind of make that happen. Crossart is gonna win. That's fine. They do a little cute little repeat in the dealer scene. Now, I hope that they're me. What do I mean by that? Whenever I win a hand in East 1 that's like a decent to small sized hand, the rest of the game, I'm losing. It's the curse of East 1. Good luck, bozo. Let's take a peep at the match history. Master 1 star. Holy frick, they got they got the actual cat ears constellation in the match history. Whoa. Why did my game just reset? Oh no, the one person at Yostar whose entire job it is to pick the worst tiles imaginable for me. Oh, they just logged on. Left Lord, Master 3-star. You don't know what I would do. You don't know what I would, you don't want to know what I would do to get Master 3-star. All right, Left Lord's pogging, but they're a little bit in the Shadow Realm. Right Lord, I can't even look at their match history without doing this first. I think we all can understand why. Let's take a peep at Right Lord's. Oh my God, they're on the brink of death, but they're not gonna go down without a fight. Excuse me. I don't go down with a fight. Right Lord is kind of sticking in there, and I respect that. I think some people in Mahjong Soul, they purposefully demote so that when they re-promote, it's a little bit easier for them to gain elo. I think that's weak sauce. You're gonna end up playing with the same players anyway. Why don't you just prove yourself in the current day and age instead of waiting to rank down and then rank back up? It just seems like not the greatest use of time. All right. I mean, this is pretty spicy. Right Lord calls Riichi a crossword with the immediate chasing Riichi. I'm kind of a little bit scared. I don't have that many. I don't have that good tile. I don't have a lot of safe tiles. I think I'm going to go with this tile. We see 2 of my apes and 2 of the 8 of characters, and then we also see a third 9 of characters so that no one can be waiting with a double pair weight of the 9 of characters and something else. I'm never going to con. Why am I never going to con? I don't want to give a Crosslord or Right Lord 2 chances at Oradora. I absolutely do not want that. I think that is a foolish decision. Holy frick, why is this hand kind of cooking, though? I'm going to cut the 1 of circles. We see 3 copies of the 2 of circles. It's unlikely that someone has a 2-3 in their head. And guess what? Where there's 1, there's 3 more, baby. I'm about to have the weirdest discards you're ever going to see in your life, okay? I'm huge, Gigantamax folding here in East 1, Repeat 1. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. I really appreciate it. I'm doing okay. My productivity is in danger, okay? Because, and all of this is embarrassing to admit, but the League of Legends, he can say it without feeling ashamed of himself. The League of Legends World Championships is going on right now, and you might be asking yourself, and you're right to ask me this, Yusong, what the frick is wrong with you? Don't you hate League? Okay, I'm glad you asked. Look, playing League of Legends is doing unpaid childcare for the nation's most maladjusted teenagers you're ever going to meet. That much we can all agree on, right? A Crosslord, single tile York in it. Right Lord, perfectly fine double-sided York in it. And they didn't get the tiles that they needed. Oh, all the 5s were in a Crosslord's hand. Wow. Wow, really single tile York in it on that 5 of circles. Dang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, I can't even do 9. Oh my god. This hand is I can make your hand pog. No. This feels bad. This is a really bad hand. At least we have 3 north winds we got the north November kind of a pattern in our hand right now. At least we can fold with those. Yeah, look at this. Oh, it's East 1. It's forever East 1. 500 days of East 1. No. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It's not like I wanted a chance in the dealer's seat or to participate in this game that we call Mahjong. No. That's okay. That's okay. Other people, they can do whatever they need to do to have a good time. Me, no. I'll just be chilling. Look, I genuinely think that playing League of Legends is like, I think a lot of teens to children to teens play League of Legends and work out their unresolved rage there. And by work out, I mean just exercise their rage there. It does not solve anything. Flaming your 0-8 Rammus, guess what? Will not make your real life any better. I'm sorry to break it to you. I don't think anything materially changes in the world for you. I don't think you'll even feel better for flaming someone in the game. And so playing League of Legends is just like this awful roulette of what kind of, like, okay, yeah, no. There's 3 teenagers that are mad at me. They're all talking over each other. They're criticizing me even though I'm trying to help them win a game. I'm trying to give them dopaminergic, impulses in their mind, and they are yelling at me for trying. So playing League of Legends is one thing. I think that if they did like a culling, I think, it would probably be too overwhelming to hire some people to examine, to have humans measure every single report that comes into the game. However, Riot Games, I will do that task. I believe that there needs to be a sense of justice, and I happily volunteer. I will handle every single report that comes through League of Legends because I think the game's okay at times. I might even be good at times. I will admit that under oath. If you genuinely, if reporting did stuff, man, I think it would be great. I think that, look, sometimes I think that we could restructure a lot of things too. Like, for example, you might get chat restricted. Oh, you can't talk in the game for 5 games, but you still have to play 5 games. That punishment is okay. If anyone ever fricks up again, you need to have proof that you've done 3 therapy sessions in order to recreate a Riot Games account. You're IP banned, actually. And it scans for any VPN software that you might have on your computer. Oh, Yusong, isn't that a huge violation of privacy? Oh, didn't realize we had Edward frickin' Snowden in the chat. Yeah, it is. But guess what? There needs to be some sacrifices so that Yusong can continue playing League of Legends, okay? I mean, that's an interesting tile, but I really just want to get my white daisies, right? We really just want to pawn into the white daisies. If we can call Riichi, I will be so happy to do that. Like, if we draw into anything that allows us to call Riichi, it's the easiest Riichi in my freaking adult life, okay? I mean, this is okay as well. I think this opens up some pathways for us. We could even draw into another 6 of bamboo. Riichi, pure double sequence, red 5. There's also a world where now we just pawn into white daisies, cut the 6 of bamboo, and we're in Tenpai. We can wait for the Dora even, which is the 4 of characters. I think I just Riichi this noise. Do I just Riichi this noise? I don't think Khan here is good. Yeah, I think I just Riichi. Oh wait, this is a weird Riichi. All it is Riichi red 5, but we don't have to discard the Dora. And we're the early bird. You know I'm getting that worm, baby. Who up getting a worm right now? And by it, I just mean early bird. East 1, repeat 4. Riichi decision. This Riichi decision is a little bit whack. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a little bit whack. Like, I think our hand could have improved pretty easily, not gonna lie. Oh, Riichi Sumo red 5 Dora. Oh my god, it's the greatest. It's the greatest Riichi call of all time. One of the white dragons was stuck in the dead wall as the Aura Dora indicator. Honestly, just BM. Honestly, just BM. Happy to take the dealer penalty from a crossword, right? A crossword was in the lead. It's easier for us to try to get first. As a result, this hand is awesome. Holy frick, this hand is awesome. Oh my god, this hand is awesome. So we need a pair in our hand right now. I'll tell you the nut draw. The nut draw is just another one of circles and then Pinfu on that thing. Riichi Pinfu red 5. That is good enough. Like this hand is so effing good. I'll happily keep 5 of characters. Why? We need a pair. But if we draw into a 6 of characters, we might be able to do like a double-sided weight for the 5 or the 8 of characters as our pair in the late game. Yusong, you could also still get a C-Wind. Yes, I could. But for Pinfu specifically, which is exactly what we are going for Pinfu specifically, your pair cannot be, holy moly, your pair cannot be a dragon tile, nor can it be your seat wind, nor can it be your prevalent wind. Shibli voice, okay? So as a result, like prevalent wind and seat wind are a little bit weaker when you're trying to go explicitly, like some parental advisories. I mean, I can make you bed, right? I don't think I'm supposed to. I mean, this is one tile away from Tenpai if I draw into the 2 of circles. I also want pure straight, but I don't know if I'm supposed to. I don't know if I'm supposed to mainline the pure straight. Now that is just redonky donk, right? That is just good. That's just good. I don't know what my shapes are right now. Can someone help me? Okay, so I think I have a, okay, I'm gonna do some arranging. I have a 3, 4, 5. And then I have a 3, 4, 5. No. And then I have like awesome shapes here. Okay, so we're just looking for a pair of like this, either of these tiles or either of these tiles. It's a little freaky right now. I won't lie to you. It's a little freaky right now. I'm one tile away from Tenpai. It doesn't seem like it, but if I draw into a 7 or 8 of characters, or a 6 or a 7 of bamboo, it's Riichi Pinfu red 5. Holy smokes. Just how we drew it up in the dirt. Now, Right Lord pawning the 9 of characters, that does not make me very happy. Like, now waiting for the 6s and the 9s. Funny meme number, but I don't think it's that good. I think our nut draw is like a 7 of characters. We call Riichi with the 8 of characters. Perfectly fine double-sided weight here in the bamboo suit. Yeah, this is a little bit awkward. This is genuinely a little bit awkward and adorkable. I could Riichi single tile York in it for the... I'm gonna do this. This is a little bit evil, but I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Look, the reason that I'm doing this is because I have a taste for evil, okay? Early on, I cut 5 of characters. So it shows everyone at the table that my final weight cannot be with a 6 and a 7 of characters. So I've set a Suji trap for the 8 of characters. Not only that, it's an extra spicy Suji trap because... Right Lord has 3 of the 9 of characters, so it's even less likely that I have like a 7-9 shape or something weird in my hand, right? So 8 of characters, I feel like is not an impossible tile to see. It is single tile York in it. Oh my god, I think Right Lord has a flush in the character suit. Okay. That is bad. We should acknowledge... I should have recognized this sooner based off of their discards, but Right Lord definitely has a flush in the character suit. And I just called Riichi. No, please. Have mercy. Okay. Okay. Huge. Their hand just might not be ready. I don't know. Maybe... Hopefully they took an ill-advised full flush opportunity. Hopefully their hand was just like way too far away to to consider the full flush earnestly. Now I'm realizing that we probably won't win this hand. I think that if left lord and right lord are playing with their monitors on, they might see that I'm like it's just really spicy. Discarding character tiles are both dangerous for me and for right lord. So it's just not the best situation. I have one more draw. I don't like this. Right lord is thinking about something. They might deal in here, or they might finally get Tenpai. Yeah, I think this is Tenpai. So I surrender myself to the gods, and I pray that we can fade one more dangerous tile. Perfect. Absolutely effing perfect. This is fine. As far as things go, that is okay. Right lord did have a flush in the character suit. Luckily, it did not happen. And we're fine to take the exhaustive draw penalty, right? We're a little bit sad that we paid $1,000 just to watch, but if we win this round, we can win back our Riichi stick that we bet with on the previous round. Anyway, the whole point of this is I'm watching League of Legends, the competitive scene, because it's the world tournament, and it's very titillating. Yusong not beating the alien who can transform into a human, trying to fit in allegations. I just, Marge Simpson voice, I just think it's neat. I just think that it's, I think that it's a fun watch. I think that it's good. Unfortunately, my productivity is doing the Simpsons meme chuckles. I'm in danger. Like, yesterday was a little bit rough. Yesterday, I definitely did not do my order of operations correctly. Yesterday, I definitely got sucked into watching the League of Legends, because it's happening in China right now. So the time zones are all fricked for me. Thank God, by the way. Like, if the time zones were like a time zone that I could actually watch, oh, I don't even know if this video would have happened, okay? I'm just kidding. I would have, I obviously care a lot about the videos. It's interesting here. It's really effing interesting. If I draw into 2 of bamboo, I slam the like and subscribe. I also slam the like and subscribe if someone else throws a green DZ. Go ahead and pawn. Go ahead and pawn. This just makes it less likely for someone to have a 3-4 in their hand. So 2 of bamboo seems a little bit safer. I don't think that you're going for a flush. I just think that you have a hand. Whoa! It's scary, though. It could be white dragon all triplets for a 3-Han Marty. I dislike that. Everyone disliked that. We would have had a epic 7-8-9. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I don't want to be in Zuzzy Ferriton jail. I'm going to throw the 9. It's a little spicy. It's a little spicy. The 9, they're less likely to have an all triplets hand waiting for the 9 just because one of them has already been thrown. I don't... Oh. I could fold, right? It's not terrible. It is terrible, though. But, yeah, I don't want to deal into this. I think they... So, they have 3 completed sets. They are in Tenpai. If someone called Riichi right now, would I push? No, I don't think I would. If I draw back into 7 of circles, we have the potential to do the funniest Ferriton Riichi of all time. All right, across the right. I mean, White Dragon 2 DZs, that's also pretty scary. We pay out the dealer penalty here, which is unfortunate, but first is still within striking distance. I know it seems like this 8,000 point gulf is maybe a little bit tricky to surmount, but hey, we were in a really good position just a few moments ago. I believe that we can get back there. This is not the starting hand that you want to see if you're me. Let's just be honest. But another white dragon, another red dragon is, the elbow grease that we kind of need to make this hand work. Otherwise, I don't know. More bamboo tiles? Maybe we can do something freaky. But I don't think I'm ever cutting the door with this lovely double-sided weight here. All right, across it probably has Tanyao. Either that or they have like a white dragon or a red dragon or something else in their hand. It's a little bit risky. I don't like making this type of play. If that's what this is. Like, for example, if you have a pair of the white dragons in your hand, and then you also have a pair of the 5s, and then you pawn the 5 without ever guaranteeing yourself the white dragon, I just think that that's risky. I think that's a little foolish. I think I'm gonna fold here. Look, if left lord sumo's a Mongon or more, right lord is on the hook for the dealer penalty, I think I'm kind of okay with that. I am starting to draw some good tiles, which is gonna make folding that much more unbearable for the Type A Andes in the audience tonight. A crossword cutting 4 of circles, so you have something as well. All right, this is fine. I think this is actually a really, really good situation for us. There is a real world where they're not playing defense at all. Look at this, just throwing the 4 and the 6. I mean, sure, they see 3 of the 5s, but that doesn't mean jack, buddy. I think a crosslord is still throwing some very, very dangerous tiles. We hope that a crosslord deals into left lord, and then Luigi ascends by doing absolutely nothing. That would be a really nice way for this game to progress. I'm throwing safe tiles all the while. I think another red dragon is definitely safe if I'm pressed for it. I would have done this regardless, but 9 of bamboo seems okay. They've discarded a 6 of bamboo. We know that they're not waiting with a 7 and an 8 of bamboo in their hand, so this is okay. We would have had a triplet of the red dragoons. It's fine. We didn't get there fast enough, and you know what? Sometimes you gotta let someone else be in the driver's seat and hope that they use that driver's seat to dismantle the stability of your biggest enemy. I've always said that. Look in every single video. I guarantee you I've always said that at least once. Okay, right lord deals into left lord. This is really unfortunate. Right lord is in the dealer's seat. They want to make a, you know, they really want to try to stay in the dealer's seat, try to have epic comeback. I mean, this is okay. Unfortunately, we are now in competition with left lord as well for first place. I mean, right lord's not out of this game. Like, they still have another dealer seat in South 4, so no one is out of this. It's the time just feels like, you know, warped because we stayed in East 1 for like 3 rounds. So yeah, that's why this game feels, I guess, longer than it is. Okay, crosslord has the prevalent wind. I maybe have Tanyao in this hand. If I draw into a 4 of bamboo, I think Tanyao becomes a lot more attractive. Be careful who you call ugly earlier in I got nothing. But anyway, Tanyao does, you know, I've taken off my glasses. I've done a little makeover. We're attractive now. What do we want to see in this hand? Show me 2 of bamboo and 4 of circles in any order. I would be so happy with either. 7 of circles is unfortunately really, really tight. Okay. All right. This is fine. We can accept a 9 of circles. We can accept a 6 of circles. I don't really know. If we accept a 6 of circles, it's really, really interesting because then we cut 3, then we cut 1, and Tanyao is a real possibility there. So that would feel pretty good. I just like watching the competition, and then, you know, there's just all this like content, and I was talking about this on stream, but I like this is real and this is weird, but I like pundits. I like well-spoken pundits. So after I watch all the recaps of the games that happen at, like, you know, 3 a.m. my time, after I watch the recap of all the games, they have 3 completed sets. I might fold this hand. I'm not joking. How do you know when someone has a finished hand or is in tempai? If they have 3 completed sets, then I'm willing to, oh man. Then you should just assume that they're in tempai. I'm not just making this up, by the way. This is written in Riichi Book 1, okay? And I trust that book with my life. Genuinely. Is there a doctor on this plane, or is there someone that's read Riichi Book 1? They should start saying that on airplanes. That's how much you can trust Riichi Book 1. I like listening to well-spoken pundits. I think that, like, esports is, you know, I think the reason, like, if you have had bad experiences in your school years with regular sports, if you've had, like, weird experiences with that, right lord, I mean, you're getting farmed a little too heavily here, right lord. I need you to stay alive a little bit longer so that I can farm a crosslord. Do you understand the system? Do you understand? Oh! Lock the F in right now. Casual voice, that's a volume increase. This is unmistakably Pog. Ooh, okay, all right. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I'm 2 tiles away from tempai. I want to pawn anything. I want to chi anything. I mean, not really. I mean, if I pawn the white dragons first, that's awesome. And then have you ever had a dream? And then if we can con the Dora, I guess I'm okay with that as well. Like, just maximum greed. All right. I mean, there's a world where we use the white dragons as our pair and just call Riichi with this hand, right? It's not the worst thing that you've ever seen. I don't think that we pawn that. I think that doesn't even really help our hand. That also doesn't help our hand. We can still accept the stew of characters, the stewie of characters, without that. Hang on. Speaking of Stewie, okay, I used to do my Family Guy impressions whenever someone would subscribe to me on Twitch, and now and for a while I was doing haikus. I am just I am just going to give a regular ass thank you, okay? And if there's rioting in the streets, hashtag League of Legends, made by Riot Games, you fool. I have the nuts here. I have the nuts. Oh my God. The kiss of death, the smooch of grief. This is so... That's so gross. I think I have to send it here, dude. I think you gotta be brave. I wanna see you be brave. What you wanna say when the pogs come out. I'm gonna hedge my bets a little bit here. I still have awesome tile acceptancy. If we get into Tenpai, it's a full send. It's a full send. White Dragon 3 Dora. It's as good as it gets. Holy frickin' frick, it passes. And no! I mean, yes, but no! I mean, yes, but no! We end in second, and I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay. I mean, seconds get beckoned by the dean for doing well in their studies. Right, Lord Ripperonis and Pepperonis. I just needed, like, a left Lord to... But if I... Oh, I guess it's just temporary Furritan, but there's no way I'm supposed to take temporary Furritan. Yeah, plus 73. How am I so upset about plus 73? You can't be this upset about plus 73, right? I think it's fine. I think it's probably fine. Maka spit on me. I need to see if Maka ever does not run on that last tile. But, like, there's no way. Oh, highest grade, by the way. Teacher, you forgot to assign homework. That's right. That's right. How do they like the... I gotta see what happened here. This is where it comes down to the wire. A crossword calls Riichi. They wanted me to keep my tile acceptancy huge. I can see that. We also can accept 2 or a 5 or an 8 of characters if we do that. I hear you. I hear you. That's disgusting. Right, we drew that. And they love the chi here. They love the chi. You gotta go for it. You're in Tenpai for a Mongon. Oh my God, they had a 4-sided weight. If I was playing IRL Riichi Mahjong, I guess if you divide it into a 3-4-5 shape and then a 2-2-2-3 shape, then it's easier to see the 1-3-4 weight. But the 6 of bamboo, I guess if you use the 3s as your pair, it's hard to parse that one out in real life though. If you're playing IRL Mahjong, that one's hard to see. And then the Ron is just ineffable there. The Ron, you gotta press the Ron there. All right, that's fair. So East one, oh, I never thanked the person. Please, Ren, thank you so much for dropping the prime, even when I wasn't streaming. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. East one, repeat 4, Riichi decision. I called Riichi here because I was feeling myself. Yeah, even though this hand could have improved, you just call Riichi. And then Left Lord calls pawn, and then they change the draw order. And then we get the Dora. Not today, Yostar. See what they did there? Yostar programmed it so that, like, I called Riichi and... Hang on, what did I call Riichi with? So I just drew the 4 of bamboo. I call Riichi. They draw the 7. They draw the 5. They draw the 3. I was not supposed to draw this tile. I was not supposed to draw that tile. The person who was picking my tiles at Yostar thought that they had me, but it was because of Left Lord's decision making. Hang on, were you born in 2022? Are you 3 years old right now? Because of Left Lord's decision making, you got fricked. You got mind fricked, buddy. Not today, Yostar. By the way, thanks for asking me to commentate the intercollegiate tournament. I mean, I'm recording this in advance, so hopefully it was a lot of fun, but I really appreciate it. All right, folks. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit of a weird edit point, but I literally just recorded an entire outro, and I realized that this video isn't even that long. We're gonna do a quick 3-player East. Why? Because some people eat lunch for longer than 30 minutes, and I just want the videos to be able to carry you throughout the whole lunch, okay? I understand. I'm watching the League of Legends occasional react, so I'm watching all of that during my lunches. So I want to make sure that you have enough video to lunch with. You know what I mean? We're going in 3-player. We're smurfing it in the silver room. Again, if you're new to 3-player, there's no north seat. So whenever you draw into a north wind or whenever you have a north wind, you can say kita and you drop it to the side and you get another tile. And this counts as one extra Han in your winning hand. Now what happens when it's also the Dora? Counts as another extra Han. So this tile already 2 Han in our hand. The character suit does not exist, okay? Like some limits, I know. That's right. It's a linear algebra joke. It's a linear algebra joke. Look in the comments right now. Guarantee you 15 identical comments all saying, Yusong, your linear algebra joke saved me. I thought I was going to fail my prelim. Or my midterm. People call it different things. I thought I was going to fail my midterm. Don't put all this in. Just write. Cut. Start again. Director, one more time. Yusong, your linear algebra joke saved me. XOXO, we are the world. And that's all. And that's all. And I can't control people. So you know if you're seeing that comment that it really, like they really meant it, you know? Like, oh, that joke actually landed for someone. This is an interesting hand. We really want to see another 4 of circles. Riichi, Pinfu, Tanyao, pure double sequence. That's also nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, we're one tile away. This is a weird shape. The reason that I don't want to get rid of the 7 of circles is because we have a 3-5-7 shape. It's a little harder to see, but I've done the sacred, or I've done the forbidden technique, which is turn off auto arrange. That is nasty. That is the best case scenario. Riichi, Tanyao, pure double sequence. Unfortunately it's not Pinfu, right? Because we got this triplet, and Pinfu is all sequences, but this is fine. Riichi, Tanyao, pure double sequence, Northwind, Dora. Yeah, that's dank right there. That's really, really good. Crosslord, sorry to do this to you. I'm sorry, but you're also smurfing it in the bronze rooms right now. There was another player that loaded into this game, and you are also letting out some steam, like some maladjusted teenagers playing League of Legends. I know, okay. So we'll take that. We'll take that farm to table Mongon. Not gonna be mad about that. One of these days, I think we're gonna incidentally rank up again in 3-player. I can't wait to see when that happens. What's your main? You're expert on both 3-player and 4-player. I respect the hell out of that. I genuinely do. Also in 3-player, you are not allowed to cheat. Evangelion 1.3.1, you may parentheses not end parentheses chi. Okay, that is the rules of 3-player. I don't know why it's like this, but I guess I understand. I think that if you could chi, the rounds would just end like way too fast, you know? And then you have to, if you're playing in real life, you gotta hand shuffle all your tiles again. Oh, what an effing nightmare. What an effing nightmare. So yeah, that's why, like, when we play Mahjong in real life, we don't have the 9 terminal tile thing. You know, in Mahjong Soul, if you start off with 9 either terminal or honor tiles, like 9 orphan tiles, basically, you get to do like a redraw if you're not happy with. I mean, this is never going to be a half flush. I'm never cutting the 2 Dora tiles. In fact, I press pawn if the one of characters comes out, and it's likely to come out. It's really, really hard to use unless someone else also has a pair of them. Left Lord is going for 13 orphans or something silly, I think. Sure, I guess I can throw this 3-1 shape now. It's a little awkward, right? If they are going for 13 orphans, and I think they absolutely are, or like all honors or something, they might just have a million bajillion copies of both the green DZs and the red DZs. So it might be a little bit awkward. I am 1 tile away from just being able to call Riichi as well, which is the funniest outcome of this hand. But I pawn anything, right? Green dragon, easy pawn. Easy pawn. No matter what, this is our ending weight. And we farm, folks. We farm. Green dragon, red dragon, Dora, red 5. That's a Mongon. Even if we don't get the red dragon, it's a good 4-Han hand. I think it's also just a Mongon if we get it. So no matter what, this hand pogs to high heaven. Would I press the con button here? Yeah, because we're having fun in 3-player. I think I would absolutely press the con button here. It's bad because if we press con and then someone else calls Riichi, it's the worst day of our life. Again, we are having fun in 3-player. Let me see if Left Lord's also smurfing. No, you are like either a new player or like I don't know what's going on. But you also pulled for a character. I don't really know what that means. Hang on, how many matches do you have? Okay, you have 50 matches. Oh no. Oh no, I think I'm ruining the new player experience. and then you played 2 games of 4-player and you're like, nah, I quit. Honestly, respectable. Honestly, I respect the frick out of that. All right, we might deal into a 13 Orphans hand, but sometimes you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet. Northwind comes out. Northwind comes out. Maybe they're just trying to find a safe tile somewhere in there. I mean, this is okay. What? Oh my god, I think they have 13 Orphans. Welcome to the thumbnail. It's 13-sided? No, it's not 13-sided, 13 Orphans. Hope you had a good lunch, folks. Hope you had a good lunch. One day we're gonna incidentally rank up. Oh, this player played 2 games of 4-player and then decided that's not for me. That is remarkable. That is just sublime. That is just sublime. That is amazing. I was in Tempai for so long. That's so effing gross. That is genuinely, that is so gross. But how do I do this in the thumbnail? Because you're gonna see that it's this is a tricky one. I wish that they showed you this weight as like the regular weight that I did, that I can do. I mean, but how? But okay, we're gonna figure out the thumbnail later. That's not, why am I doing that in the video? All right, folks, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you like this song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Helps out me and the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our Patreon, and our VOD channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.